Good morning, guys. How are you? Hope you guys are all well. I know you guys might be asking why I have on my mask inside the house. And like many others, unfortunately, a couple members of our family, me and Justin, tested positive for the virus. So out of an abundance of caution, even though it's just me and him home right now, careful. Don't put that soap in there. Anyhow, out of an abundance of caution, I just took a second test today, so I'm going to wait for the results. My doctor did say that I should quarantine until I have no symptoms, well, at least for 10 days, but at least, well, 10 days, but if I don't have any symptoms, I could take a test. I still have a lingering cough and
Cold water.
some sneezing and runny nose. So I guess I still have symptoms, but I wanted to just take a test just to see. It's hard to tell, and that's why I guess the experts are advising not to diagnose yourself, because during the winter time, I know that it's been cold here in Southern California. I was out during the holiday time, during the cold weather, the rainy season. So I don't know if it's a combination of, congestion from weather related or from the virus itself. So like I said, out of an abundance of caution, I'm going to continue to wear my mask inside the house and isolate as much as possible when I'm in the house and the other boys, because their tests have not come back yet. So that's what we're doing. But anyhow, on a different note, I wanted to check in with you guys today because Justin is making breakfast today. He decided that he wanted to make waffles. And even though that's kind of like Brandon's thing, he wanted to try his hand at it. And I said, go right ahead. It's not my favorite thing to do because it's, we use this, oops, bad lighting. But we use, the Belgian waffle, one waffle iron at a time. And, if you have a family of 3 boys and myself, that takes forever. So it's not my favorite thing to do because obviously when I'm cooking breakfast, I'm making breakfast for everybody and I want it to be over pretty quickly. So I usually make pancakes. Brandon usually makes waffles. But today, Justin is going to go ahead and make the waffles.
Hello.
Good morning. And have a little bit of content and follow him along and see what he does. And we'll be back with you shortly. So in addition to Justin making waffles, I'm also cooking dinner. So we've got a couple things going on at the same time. What are you doing now, Jess?
Well, right now I'm just getting the waffle mix together before I mix it up and stuff. I still have to add cinnamon and a little bit of vanilla.
Okay. You're using the crusties pancake waffle mix. Yeah. So, how many of you guys out there, your kids cook, your teenagers cook? I mean, I know teenagers love to eat, right? But do they also cook? My boys, fortunately enough for me, 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 of them have always liked to cook and assist in cooking. Jason, of course, and now Justin is kind of following along in that same vein. So he's pretty good. Justin, just go ahead and cook.
No, it was wet.
Oh, so you know how that goes. You have a few of them that like to help out, and then the others that just like to partake in the end results. So anyway, let me add some cinnamon. You're not going to measure? Be careful with that top, because sometimes I don't put the top on that securely.
I know there's barely anything in here, so I just use the rest.
Okay. Did you get the vanilla?
Oh, hold on, let me move that.
Yeah, we don't want to have a
Fire.
soul food moment where, you remember on soul food, y'all? I remember on soul food when they were cooking Thanksgiving dinner and the dish rag ended up catching on fire. So one of the things I tell Brandon and Justin, as far as like trying to make a Belgian waffle come out nice and crisp, you might want to whip a egg white in addition to your one egg, because the egg white, when you fold it, will make it fluffier. So I'll help you with that.
You got heavy. Ooh, I'm making whipped cream.
We have whipped cream in the thing there. We'll be right. I'll show you where we are when I finish folding the egg whites. So here we are. That's the egg whites with the peaks in them. Justin is getting ready to season with his waffles. He also wanted chicken, of course, and so he's gonna make some chicken and waffles that we're gonna put in the air fryer.
Right?
It's right at the top.
All right. So the seasonings I'm gonna be using are seasoned salt, black pepper, garlic powder, ground paprika, and onion powder.
Okay.
So first of all, I always start off with. Oh, hold on. Let me drain the vinegar.
Yeah. So like. Of course, he's already rinsed that. Make sure you're washing your hands because you don't want to cross-contaminate in the other sink.
All right. Now let me drop. I'm gonna get. First, I'll start with the ground paprika. You always want your chicken to have color. That's what my mom told me. And she always said, you always got more seasoning, but you can never take any out. So you gotta be careful with that. Then I'm adding the onion powder.
Okay. And these are okay because they don't have salt, so you're a little safer with that. But anything that has sodium or salt in it, you want to be careful, right?
Next, we have black pepper.
Get a little closer for y'all.
Shop fry.
No, we're just gonna put that in the air fryer. We don't have time and space for that.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Be careful with that. Be careful with that because that's salt. Then we got some garlic powder. Now, we'll mix it all together.
You might want to use a glove. Oh, never mind. You already have it. And I told him to do this so that by the time his waffles, the batter can sit a little bit. And, develop those little air pockets, air bubbles that kind of help make them crispy and thicker. And then when you're finished with that, you might want to just go ahead and melt a little bit of butter so you can put that on the waffle iron. Okay, so I'll move this out the way. You can wash your hands. Like I said, I don't know that I told you guys.
Before, ready to get just started. Fuck that.
Although I'm working on the weekends and I'm not working this weekend because of the positive test. A couple Saturdays, I guess, in November, I guess I would say October. I stayed home from church on a couple Sundays, and the boys had on. Actually, I know what it was. It was the only day of the week, actually, that I had everybody in the house. Brandon would be home, Jason would be home, and then, of course, me and Justin. And so it kind of became a little moment for me to be able to spend time with all my boys. So, so you get the... So anyway, I was saying, Sunday with football was the only time that they would all still be out in the living room together. So that's why I kind of got into it. So what Justin is doing now is just adding the egg whites to the waffle batter. It's like whipped cream. Hold this for a second. Let me just help him with this. So with this, you want to make sure that you don't lose all your hard work with the egg white. So what you do is you just fold, and this is what I've seen on TV, right? You fold it into the batter. And that's going to help it maintain that airiness of like what you like in a Belgian waffle, you know,
Mm.
without, and I'm not a chef, so I know this probably doesn't look like what chefs do, but you know, we try. Right. And I could see the air bubbles throughout the mixture.
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
Alright, I have a question. Do you think we are the only, like, people in this whole, like, universe?
I know that what the Bible says that he created man and woman on this planet, and that's what he probably references to. I have no idea. There's some things that are beyond my level of understanding, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist.
Because they say we only discovered 5% of the ocean. And the ocean's pretty big.
Yeah.
And now, what about the universe? Feel me?
I mean,
If I discovered 20,
it would be we would be a little bit presumptuous, right, to think that we're the only living type of entity, creatures in the entire universe. But the details of that I don't know. So the next step, I think what you should do is work on a batter for your chicken wings. That way you can put them in the air fryer. Because the waffles,
Batter?
you're gonna put a little on the ends.
They put egg and flour, huh?
You could just put flour. And I'm doing a lot more helping than I am. Should be probably, huh? I thought we had some Dixie fries.
Uh-oh, TJ. He's tied for most sacks.
And see. Well, anyway, Justin, just get a little bit of flour in a Ziploc bag. Justin.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, he's tied the record.
Put some flour there.
Should I get the air fryer ready?
Yep. So it's up to you. If you want, do you want to let that sit? Which one do you want to do first? The waffles?
I'm gonna do the chicken.
You can probably do your waffles first.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna take a little longer, and then just preheat the oven.
Well,
and
should I still just keep the chicken in the flour?
No,
No.
because you don't want it to.
Does that need more color?
You can put a little bit more. He said, "Does that need more color?" I mean, you know.
It does.
I don't like white chicken. We don't like white chicken.
What do you mean by we?
Us. Us. People who like seasoned chicken. Don't like white chicken. I don't want my chicken. Yeah.
I'm shaking nothing all the time.
This boy right here, y'all. I don't know. I'm making for dinner short ribs, some mac and cheese. We have potato salad from the store, and some baked beans
Somebody blame.
for dinner tonight. Like I said, it feels a little bit like a pre-Super Bowl.
I mean, the Super Bowl is gonna start next week.
Yeah, so
I mean, not Super Bowl.
playoffs.
And we made it.
So Justin's team is what?
Eagles.
The Eagles. Jason's team is the Steelers, who's playing against
If they win this
Ravens?
game, yeah. If they win this game, and the Raiders lose and the Colts lose, they're in the playoffs.
Brandon's team is the Chargers, so they have to win tonight.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, my team, the Eagles,
Saints.
the Saints. What did I
Hey,
say?
you're Eagles?
No, I'm at the Saints. I'm not that huge of a football fan, but I have to pick a team, so I've always picked the Saints. They're in a recovery. This is a recovery. This is a rebuilding year, I guess.
Y'all lost Drew Brees, so.
So,
Y'all got a couple years, so y'all get at least 9 wins.
yeah. So, in any case, you know, I'm always here for the food anyway.
Well, you should tell them what you always do every Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, every Super Bowl, we have a serious tradition of a Super Bowl spread, and usually what we do in order to figure out what the theme of the meal will be, it depends on the teams that are playing, right? So for one year, we did when it was LA. We did all LA food, like elotes, tacos, burgers, carne asada fries, like all LA street food type thing. Then one year we did Philly.
Kansas City.
We did Kansas City. We did barbecue. We've done the Philly when it was the Eagles. When that year when the Eagles won the championship, we did Philly cheesesteaks and all things. So we always have like a variety of course, you're gonna have wings and chips and all kinds of dips and hot dogs and stuff. But we try to make like one of the main meal entrees, I guess, of the cities that we like on who's playing in the Super Bowl. So we don't know this year. I mean, food wise, Green Bay, cheese curds. I don't know. If it's Dallas, if it's the Cowboys, definitely a spread. It's going to be some steaks on the grill. Yeah.
Oh, I do. I'm not gonna lie.
If it's the Chargers, would be.
I hate Dallas.
If it's the Rams, or the Chargers, it's an LA throwdown for sure.
I'm not a Cowboys fan, but the team deserves low-key some more respect.
Okay.
And they in the same division as us.
Okay. So you want to get some butter? So you can get some butter and some spray. Sorry for that. But yeah, so that'll be something definitely that I'll record, because usually, and I don't know how to insert clips and stuff yet, but I've had like pictures of our table spread, and it's like, I'm really proud. We're really proud of that. Like, we love our Super Bowl spread. So we definitely make that a big deal, and all of our family members look forward to that, and yeah, kind of famous for it.
Yeah, that's our little family tradition.
Yeah. So.
What city did you do last year? Because it was the Chiefs and the Buccaneers, Tampa. Or did we do it last
year? Yeah, I've got to look through my photos and see.
Because what does Florida have?
I think I'm gonna try to insert a picture of that so that you guys can see it. But yeah, it was definitely it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Like I said. That's why I said I'm here for the food, because
what would we do if the Steelers make it?
Hold on, you guys. My sister's calling me. Well, folks, needless to say, our breakfast went well, but I ended up having a phone call that took a lot more time than I expected. So we're actually at the dinner preparation part, and Jason is on the grill. He's excited because the Steelers won today. They make it into the playoffs. Hopefully. Anyhow, we've got some short ribs on the grill, and mac and cheese that Brandon made, and baked beans, some corn. And I will check back with you guys a little bit later. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you saw the little insert that I added with the picture from a couple Super Bowls back. That's what I was talking about with our spread. And yeah, I apologize for not having a better recording for the chicken and waffles, but they turned out great. Justin did a good job. As always, love you guys so much for being here with us. Thank you so much for your patience as we figure this thing out together. And I just absolutely love and adore each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It really, really helps us. And I hope you had a good time with us. Be well, be safe, love each other. Until next time, love you. Bye-bye.